It's time to talk about the Hamilton Khaki King. Again, this isn't the first time I've done a video on it. But something happened after this tour watch reached me, and I gotta say, the whole time I was waiting to receive it, in my mind I had convinced myself that 40 millimeter was going to be too small, I wasn't going to like it. And then I received the watch and immediately fell in love with it. So then I purchased my own. So here's mine. But I want to go over real quick some differences why I have the close-up lens on. So I want to show you the backside. So I'm having a hard time finding some information on these. They both have the same movement, but you can see the rotor is like a solid rotor. And then the other thing that I noticed, if you look at the adjustment there, see the adjustment lever? No, I didn't undo the bracelet, so we're going to try to just do this with the bracelet on. But check out the new rotor. That's got the H cut out in it and the other hollow spots. And then if you look at where the spring is, the hairspring, there's no adjustment lever. And I looked at the stampings on the movement and everything. It's all ETA. It's like the same movement and everything. I don't know what they changed exactly, and I'm having a hard time finding the information out on it. Okay, so now that that's over, I want to talk about some other things. I'm a bracelet guy, so I had to get one with a bracelet. And I really do like the bracelet. So before we get to the watch, I want to talk about the bracelet. I like everything about it. It has nice solid end links. It has a nice simple fold over clasp. There's one problem. That huge gap right there. If they could have resolved that, you're talking about a price point that's a super affordable watch, I think. What did I pay, like $360, $370, something like that? But it hasn't bothered me because there's too many other things about the watch I like. The other thing with the way they did the bracelet, see how that first end link, it just drops right down. So you don't have any added length to the lug to lug. There's some other watches out there, I can't think of any off the top of my head, but where sometimes that link extends out, so that center link is more fixed. Usually not as long as this, but what people don't realize is that it technically extends the lug to lug. So you don't have that here. I think this is a good design. And I have a 7 1/4 wrist, so it doesn't really bother me either way, because this is not a very large watch. And I've already done this before, so I'll just do it real quick. Just to show you guys, this is a 40 mil watch. Everybody knows that. With the crown, it's only 43.8, something like that. It's 20 mil lug width, and then the lug to lug is 49.3. If you do it where the bracelet drops, it's only 46. Not that you count that, but that does help. It has a signed crown. It is not a screw down crown. It's still a 100 meter depth rating, so I think everyday use, I'm fine with that. 100 meter is fine. It has the polished bezel there, which mine is not scratched yet, but I suspect it will get scratched because I have been wearing this every day for the last 2 weeks. So the orange monster's been sitting. You can see it's not even moving. Wednesday the 15th is when it ran out, and that was, that had to have been February. I may have worn it or something. So now it's February the 23rd. And then the dial, I think the only thing in my mind, the only thing they could have improved on is the loom. But it really hasn't bothered me as much as I thought it would. and I love the way they did the day and date. Everything about this is just, I've totally fallen in love with this watch. So this is the only watch I've been wearing. The fit and finish on it, everything is like super nice, especially for this price range. And I'm slowly getting it worn in and broken in. And then I also want to show you the quick changeover. So if we go ahead, now this is PM, so if you watch as we roll around, so watch that Thursday and that 23, boom. Like, I totally missed it. I thought it was going to happen around midnight. But did you see how fast it happens? It's great. So I don't know if I've seen a video where somebody doing that. So let's do it again real quick, because it's pretty dang cool, I think. All right. So it changes out before midnight. So I'll slow it down here for you. So you're watching that Friday and the 24. Boom. It just snaps. It's so cool. Like, this watch has totally intrigued me, and I've fallen in love with it. Another thing I like about the dial, I don't know if you can pick it up. So like where the hour Arabic numbers are, it's hard to see. Oh, you can kind of see it right there. See how they're cut out? There's lines. It just totally reminds me of like a record player, and I guess that's kind of showing my age, but I don't know. It just reminds me of a record player, and I miss records a little bit. I know modern media and everything's way better for getting music quick and clean and everything, but I don't know. It's just cool. It adds to the nostalgia of, a mechanical watch, I think so. But that new rotor looks great. This watch has been super happy. I haven't really timed it as far as what kind of time it's keeping. Let's see. Look over it now. So I think it's running a little bit fast, which is I prefer. I haven't adjusted the time in like a week, and I think I'm about maybe a few seconds fast. It's pretty close, but it's just a little bit fast, and I'm totally happy with that. But I just wanted to give you guys an update on what has been on my wrist, and I think this is going to continue to be on my wrist for a while. I'm going to probably wear the Monster a little bit here and there, but this thing is just super comfortable on wrist. It's light, it's thin, it's working great. I love the aesthetics of it. So let me know what you guys think about this Hamilton Khaki King. And like I said, it's a 40 mil watch. I have a 7 1/4 wrist. I've been used to wearing the Monster. Here's the Monster next to it for size. It's, I don't know. It's just a totally different wear. Maybe I just need a break from the divers and the Monsters, but there it is. That's what I've been wearing, guys.